The purpose of this video is to demonstrate how .NET Report can be used to set up cascading drop-down filter where you have a parent record and then child records related to it. So this is the sample data we're going to use where we have a list of employees and then, they have each employee reports to somebody and that's the parent. It actually joins back to the same employee table. Okay, so to set this up in .NET Report, what we would do is go to the setup page and look for the employees table. So the foreign key field that we're gonna set it up on is reports to. You can click on this dot 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 for all the columns option, and then go to the foreign key tab. The first level is just to set up the regular foreign key table. So since this one joins on itself, it's a left join, and the field that it joins onto is employee ID, and the value that we want to display is the first name. Okay, so if we set this up and save it, and we go in here and try to create a new report and use employees as a filter. So essentially what would happen is that if we choose reports to the filter, we will get a have a breakpoint here also to see the SQL that it generates. So it basically uses the foreign key setup that we did to bring all the employees in here. And you basically see this as the drop down. Okay, so the next step is to change this into a cascading drop down. So you go back into the setup, and whenever you choose a foreign key option, you will also see the option to set up a foreign key parent. And the instructions kind of tell you that you can set up a cascading drop down this way. So when I set up a parent table, it could be another table, but again, in this case, in this example, it's the parent is the table itself. So the key options here are the parent key field and the parent value field. So then you basically set up the parent table in a very similar way to the foreign key table, where the key field is ID and the value that you want to display is probably the name again, the first name. Now the new thing that you have to set up is the foreign key filter field, which basically tells you what field the selected value needs to be filtered on. So this in this case would be reports to. Okay. And then when we set this up and save it, we go back to this page, and so now if I select employees and then reports to and add that as a filter, it should give me both the parent and child option. Okay, so the parent gives me a list of all the employees, but if I choose the first one, then it would filter based on who these employees report to, and we can kind of go back and look at the data and see that these employees report to Andrew, and then three of them are under Steven. So if I go back and I choose Steven, those three get shown in the dropdown. So hopefully this is clear, and this is how you can set up cascading dropdown filters in .NET Report.